Hi and welcome. In this video I'm going to be helicoiling a thread for one of the bolts that holds the left-hand rocker cover on. Now I've done several of these in the past when I had the heads off, but of course it was a lot easier to do it with the heads off because I could do it in a drill press to align everything. But this time I've got to do it freehand on the bike and not get any filings into the engine. So I thought during the lockdown I wasn't doing much else, I might as well make a video of it and you can see whether I get this right or wrong. So let's get started. Now I'm using a power coil thread repair kit. It comes with a number of helicoils. These are the standard length ones. You can get an extended length version of these coils. They're made out of stainless steel. So the kit comes with a drill to drill out the existing thread ready for the tap, and the tap is supplied, so you use this tap to thread the hole, and then you use this insertion tool which has a slot in the bottom to wind these coils in. There's a little tang on each of these helicoils that is used by this tool to wind those threads in, and then you use the second tool to knock off that tang, and then the thread is ready to use. Now it comes with quite extensive instructions if you have any issues in how to use the tool, and certainly there are a number of brands of these around, and you just choose one that suits you. Now I'm not sure how clear that is on camera, but the top half of that thread has been pulled clean out after many years of probably over tightening that bolt. Now before I start, I've wrapped a cloth around the rocker gear to keep all the swarf out. So I've pushed this in tight in this area, so I'll be able to keep anything out of the valve gear. I've also made up this special tool here. I've just drilled a hole through this piece of aluminium bar that I'll hold on here, just to guide the drill in and just make sure it stays at 90 degrees to the surface. As you could see, it was actually quite difficult to control the drill during that process. A third hand probably would have helped. The problem is we're not actually removing that much material from the hole, so the drill bit has a tendency to bite quite deeply into the soft aluminium. I mean, one solution may be to regrind the cutting edge of the drill to a negative rake, like what you use for cutting brass. If you have any ideas on this, let us know in the comments below. Now because I haven't got much room, I'm just holding the tap in this old drill chuck. And again, I've got another hole on the other end of this bar, which is the right size for the tap to go through, just to help align it and keep it vertical. I've also put some cutting compound on the tap. And now we just wind in the helicoil. I've got the tang at the bottom of this, and we want to wind it in so that we've got roughly half a thread below the surface. Just need to do another half turn. Now we just break the little tang off, and job's done. Well, I hope that didn't look too ungainly on camera. It was a bit hard to see what I was doing, allowing room for the camera to see in there. Normally doing this, you'd actually look from this side because the thread only goes roughly the depth of 2 fins on the head, and it's not a blind hole, it actually goes through. You could put something behind that if you're worried about drilling into the 3rd fin, and you can also see when the tap comes through from the side. But I didn't actually show that on camera, but that's what I actually did. I actually stopped the camera and had a look. Anyway, I hope you got something out of that, and I'll catch you next time.